I just want to document hitting the grief spot with the death of my father, who was also a perpetrator, and I just watched a video on Facebook. It may or may not be real, but it's a bride who brings her dementia-bound father back from forgetfulness to reality by letting him paint, and then he realises it's his daughter that he's supposed to walk down the aisle. And there's two moments like that. The last time I saw my dad was in Navan Hospital under supposed restrictions where you can only visit for 15 minutes, but the nurses were wonderful. And I went into the ward, and my dad was in a ward of 6 men, all very elderly, 95, 97, like really. And they woke him up, and I said, "It's Angela," and he said, "My Angela." And I laughed and said, "How many Angelas have you got?" And for 20 minutes, that visit was beautiful. For the last 5, it was horrendous. But I treasure the first 20 minutes. And there was another time where I hadn't spoken to him for years, because he committed some really bad sins. Really, really bad sins. But I drove to the square to Caffrey's. I think I was dropping my mother off or something, and he saw me and he went, Angela. He was like so ecstatic. It's like a dissociated child. And although I totally believe that victims of abuse, whether Catholic clergy abuse or satanic ritual abuse or generational abuse, it's no excuse to become a perpetrator. But he used to be so dissociated. Sometimes he was like a simple child. And it's like you could never explain trauma bonding to somebody who doesn't understand it. But the grief finally hit me. He died in July, and I visited him once a week over 5 months before he reverted to, his default of abuse. But I pity him, I love him, and I pray, as I prayed at his graveside, that he repented in time to not burn in hell for eternity. Guys, thanks.